Hello, my dear Geminis. Welcome to your August and September monthly predictions for 2023. The spread looks pretty good. So, we are going to first take a look at these before we take out additional advice cards and whatever else there is. Alright, the top half is August and the bottom half is September. So, let's begin. For your overarching energy for the month of August, you get step out of your comfort zone and you get clover to clarify it. The number 2 could be significant. So basically, you have been doing things where you are comfortable with. Obviously, who doesn't like doing things that they are good at and they're doing things that they are just find success in? But then you find when you do things like that, when you're in your comfort zone and you're doing things and people love what you do and you love what you do, but deep down inside there's no satisfaction. You're looking for something else, you're looking for something, every time you achieve something, that the satisfaction that should come doesn't come because you want something more. There is something more that's pulling you, and what that something is, you know what it is. All right, your heart wants you to do that, but it's something totally different from what you're doing right now, and it needs you to step out of your comfort zone. And you feel that if you do that, you feel you may be foolish because this is something that you love doing, but maybe it's not good for you. Maybe you won't get success in it. But with this clover card here, I feel that luck is going to be on your side. All right, but you need to follow your heart because your north node is your soul purpose. Your south node is what you're born with, your comfort zone, where you're happy being. But in your life, now you're ready to begin your spiritual journey. You're ready to begin, getting aligned to your soul purpose. And this is the strong message coming to you in August. This month is going to be, it is the month of Leo, which is fire element, so that's very conducive for other fire elements as well as air elements like yourself. So this is going to be a beautiful time. So if there is something that you've been thinking of, and every time you just let some sort of fear come and get you to just say that no, I don't think that's a good idea, I think that's I'm going to make a fool of myself. No, you're not. If you're serious about it and it's been something that has really been in your head for a long time, follow your heart and go. It's going to actually be good for you. For your general outlook, you get the Queen of Swords, and along with that you get the Fox, which says shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business, and you get Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. Beautiful. So once you actually put what it is that you want out there, there will be people who accept it. The others around you may think it's silly and you shouldn't be doing that. But you are going to come into the Queen of Swords energy, which is Libra energy, which is telling people that they have only so much say in your life, and beyond that, you are going to do what you want to do. You are having your boundaries clearly demarcated. And while you can be polite and you can be beautiful, while speaking to people, very charming, but you're coming into this energy is, I can be all charm and everything, but this is what I want to do and I am going to go and follow my dream. And this will happen when you have told yourself that yes, you are ready to step out of your comfort zone and follow your heart. All right, and when you are going to actually do what it is that you love, you will find that this shrewdness and resourcefulness that comes naturally to you. You just follow your intuition and you have this wonderful acumen, and you thought you never did, but you find that you do brilliantly when it comes to whatever it is that you're doing. Maybe initially when you start off, you don't see it, but you're being told that slowly but surely you are getting ahead and you will continue to do a great job. All right, for those of you and for your career, love, romance, relationships, you get the 8 of Pentacles. So for some of you, you are going to be focus more on your work. For others of you, you are actually working a lot on your connection. So it's going to be different for everybody. So let's start with singles. For singles out there, it's possible that you are giving your heart and soul into your work, but there is someone now in your work place, either at work or while you commute to work or something work related, or maybe your client, or maybe your boss, whichever way it is. For each of you is going to be different, but there is sparks are going to fly between the two of you. With this card here, sexual freedom, the number 30 or the number 3 could be significant. Maybe, if you have been hesitant to explore the physical nature of your relationship, well, now you are setting your inhibitions aside and you're moving forward in, expressing your need. Maybe for some of you, you come from a background wherein if you identified as the feminine, or even if you're, it doesn't matter if you're identifying as the masculine as well, it does not matter. But you coming maybe from a family wherein you have, or a society wherein you don't openly express your sexual desire or your sexual need when in a relationship. Maybe even if you are in a committed relationship, maybe the masculine in the relationship leads the way and you don't really speak about it. Or maybe for some of you, it is you're just uncomfortable with the whole dynamic. You don't know whether it's okay for you to say something, or you don't even know what it is all about. All right, so for each of you, it's going to be different. But now, coming into the month of August, either because you become so comfortable in your relationship with this person, you are able to also explore your sexuality. All right, and this is going to be very liberating for you. For those of you who are in partnerships, as I said, this is going to be beautiful. Both you and your partner are going to be working towards this connection to help it grow. See, romance is all beautiful in the beginning, but if you want to have a partnership which lasts, it is a lot of work, and it is not work just by one person. It's with both people, and the needs and the desires of both are equally important, and you are learning that in August, and so this is going to be very beautiful for you. Coming to your career and finances, you get strength and you get healing, which says true healing of the mind, body and soul. So you are going to start and embark on a new journey. All right, and it is something that is out of your comfort zone, and it's something completely different. So it will obviously take a lot of time, and you have to show a lot of strength, because obviously you're getting something new, totally off the ground, and it takes a lot of strength to actually walk away from something you're really comfortable with, which has been paying you, and you've been doing really wonderful at that job or that particular thing, and you're just leaving it to go into a totally different direction. It takes tremendous amount of courage and strength, but you have it in you, and this is what is going to take you forward. But give it time, and from time to time you'll have people telling you you've made the wrong choice and you've been out of your mind and whatever, but you're going to be strong and you're going to heal yourself, because you are going to be your biggest cheerleader, and in time everyone will follow suit. All right, for your spiritual journey, you get the beautiful Justice card. You're coming into balance with this healing card, true healing of your body, mind and soul. With this Justice card, you're coming into that balance, which is beautiful, and you're going to see things from a higher perspective, which is what is helping you stay on, helping you being strong, and helping you stay the course. And this is wonderful energy in the month of August. Moving to September, your overarching energies, communication is key, new moon in Gemini, and you get the number 13 or the number 4 could be significant. You get child. So what you're being told now, you are ruled by Mercury. You are the sign of communication. All right, so communication should not ever be a problem for you, because you have the gift of the gab. You speak beautifully. People are influenced by what you say. However, there will be a time maybe wherein you come into your ego, or the person who is with you does not really understand what you want to say. So it is very imperative for you during this time to speak whatever it is that you have to say. Speak it out clearly. Be kind as you speak, but say what you have to. Maybe in August you've been in this Queen of Swords energy, and you've been setting boundaries. Maybe in some instances it goes a little too far. You ruffle a few feathers. So right now it's time for you to come back into balance, because you have come into balance within the month of August. So now it's time for you to start communicating in a way which does not ruffle as many feathers, and you come back to your natural self, which is beautiful, which is bubbly, which is very informative, which gathers a lot of information, disseminates it as well. So you're coming into that. For a lot of you, it's also got to do with communicating with your inner child. All right. And I feel, or even for those of you who have children of your own, it is how you communicate to the child. All right. For some of you, you've started on this new journey. You've taken up a new job or gone on a completely different path, and you are doing it all by yourself. And there are people who feel, including your partner, who feels that maybe you shouldn't have left something which was so stable, but you've been following your heart. So maybe during this time when things are new, you've been neglecting your child a bit, which is natural. I mean, we are not Superman and Superwomen here, so you've got, sometimes something will suffer, and that's all right, as long as whenever you have time you change that. Do not feel guilty, my dear Geminis. If you're watching this reading, one thing you can take from here is never feel guilty for the choices that you make. All right, we don't have all the answers while we're living this life. It's just, no matter what anyone says, nobody has any answers. All right, you don't have all the answers all the time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But the very fact that you make mistakes, it's because you are doing something. So do not feel guilty for anything. Don't let anyone guilt trip you, no matter what decision you've made. Sometimes the decisions that you make, you feel you're following your gut, but maybe you're not, and you fall flat on your face, but does not matter. Use that as a lesson in your life. But do not be unkind to yourself. Do not guilt trip yourself for anyone or anything, not even your own child. Having said that, make sure that you communicate to the child what it is that you're planning to do and why it's so difficult and why you're not able to spend so much time with them. All right, and so that the child doesn't feel that it's something wrong that they did. All right, because children also tend to guilt trip themselves a lot without even realizing it. So give them that time. Tell them that you're not annoyed with them, or it's not because you're angry that they didn't do their work or they didn't get their grades, but you're doing this because there is something that you are doing and you're focused on. And then make sure that whenever you can, you communicate a little bit to your child. And for others of you, it's your inner child which has been wounded for a very long time. And right now, when you've made this shift, again, people who you thought will be by your side weren't by your side. And this has triggered up all your wounds from the past. So it's time for you to be kind to yourself and know that you have the right to make the choices for yourself, but they have the choice to not be with you on it. And that's their prerogative. You may make decisions, but you can't take full control of your life. Similarly, they have their own opinions of you or whatever, and they are most welcome to have it. But you will not be unkind to yourself. You will give yourself all the support that you need, and you make a pact with yourself. All right, my dear Geminis. Moving on to your general outlook, you get the Page of Cups. And I feel that if you've been triggered, it's because someone whom you really thought will be by your side was not on your side when you made this decision. Well, that person most probably is coming around with an apology, and they're going to actually be with you and offer you support again. Good advice from a wise person, yes. And for some of you, you are going to get, whatever, if you're stuck somewhere, there is advice coming in. So whatever you're doing, just follow your heart. And guess what? A path with money is waiting for you to find it. So if people have been telling you you've left something so stable and gone after something totally different, you are going to see results coming in. Again, for your love life, there is going to be a lot of balance in it. Here you've worked in the month of August, maybe even in July, you've been working on this commitment, and you have actually expressed yourself, and your person is understood, and there's a lot of balance in your relationship. With the Six of Pentacles, both are pouring in equal energy into this. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So those of you who were single in August, who've met someone at work, and who've maybe moved in, or you've been wondering when this person is going to ask you to move in, or when you're going to take the relationship forward, you're being told that divine timing is at play. So just take things slow. When the time is right, everything will work out. All right, for your career and finances, you get the Seven of Cups, and you get the elements. The elements of fire, air, earth, and water combine to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. And I think you're already healing yourself with that. With this healing here, this again, there will be a lot of choices in this path, and you may get overwhelmed by all of it, because obviously you're embarking on something really new. And even though you may have started in August, it's just very new. It's still in the initial stages. So you will have a lot of thoughts, you will have a lot of doubts, but come back into balance, heal yourself, know that you're on the right path. All right, and this is going to be beautiful for you. And guess what, with this money path here, and what do you get here? 6 of Wands, victory. All right, and this is going to be a huge lesson for your spiritual growth, that moving in a new direction has brought you a lot of success, because you followed your heart, because you dared to do something which your soul was calling, and that has to be the right direction. And this is what you're going to learn. So my dear Geminis, I absolutely love your reading. All right, this is going to be a time of growth for you, and it's going to be really, really beautiful. And I'm going to take out advice cards for you for the months of August and September. There's a lot of advice coming your way. Well, no one in my house takes advice from me, so let me give it to all of you out there. So what does the universe have to say? Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Yes, your love life is blossoming, and most importantly, self-love is what's taking you forward, all right? And that's why you see all the success in the world coming to you, because you dared to do it. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Of course you can. And you're going to do just that. You're going to be focused, you're going to believe, and you're going to keep doing the good work. So whether it's in your connections, whether it's in this new thing that you're going after, you are going to have that amount of self-discipline that's going to take you forward. Butterfly spirit, transformation is beautiful. It's going to be so beautiful. You can't even imagine how wonderful it's going to be once you're done with all of this. Horse spirit, freedom is yours. The number 33, the number 6 could be significant. Very important for whether not just sexual freedom, but freedom in every possible way, wherein you trust yourself enough to make those choices for yourself, and you have the gumption to stand up, for yourself. And this is beautiful energy. Wonderful. You get sunstone. Take pleasure in the things that you do, which is exactly what you're going to do, because you're aligning with your soul purpose. And turquoise, prioritize your health. Yes, so in all this, when you're being overwhelmed with so many things happening in your life, you're being asked to not neglect your health. And that is why both here and here, they talk about healing of your mental, physical and emotional body. All right, so make sure that you do that. And last but not the least, stop is basically, I feel you're going to stop doing what everyone wants you to do, and you're going to put those boundaries. And I feel that goes with the Queen of Swords here, wherein where you'll take only so much from people, and thereafter you say, enough, I know what I have to do. And secondly, you also say a stop when you're going to work, that I have to stop here. I know it's new, but I still need some time out for myself. I need time out for my family. So that's when you know where to put a full stop. Confidence. So I love this for you. I love this for you, my dear Geminis. The amount of confidence you're going to get because you stood by yourself is going to be phenomenal. And this confidence is going to take you forward to this money path and to the success and everything else. All right. So this is a wonderful, wonderful reading. It's beautiful. Now let me last but not the least take out those last 3 things which we always do. One is, where is it that you're going to see maximum changes in the month of August, and you get marriage. So for some of you, you're going to take this relationship to the next level. All right. And in the month of September, you get wealth. How much more confirmation do you want? You get money path, you get wealth, you get 6 of Wands, which is success, and then you get success again. So this is beautiful, beautiful energy. And if there's any time specific question on your mind, when is it that you're getting whatever it is that you're waiting for? And the answer is May. Anytime between March next year and May next year, this thing that you want is coming to you. All right. And last but not the least, and this is exact actually, last but not least, if there's any specific question on your mind for which you want some confirmation, something, if someone could just give me a hint whether it's the right thing to do or not, or something like that, for each of you the question will be different. The angels are getting ready to give you an answer, and the answer is reconsider. So whatever else that you're thinking about, or they're asking you to reconsider. I didn't do this for anyone else. I don't know why I was called to look at the bottom deck energy, and it says abundance, which is how many confirmations there are? 1, 2, 3, 4, and there was one other one. This is 5. Anyway, so that's a lot of confirmation here. There's a lot of abundance coming your way. Follow your heart, follow your dreams, be free. That's who you are meant to be. All right. Sending you lots of love and light. Have a wonderful August and September. Bye bye.